Okay, everyone. Hey, how are you guys? I wanted to chime in here today. I know it's a little late. It's 7 o'clock my time, 7:10. But we got a lot going on. We got a lot of moving pieces, guys. Let me turn my radio off here real quick. Got a lot of moving pieces. The truth is, we've had a great month. We've had a great few months. Really, the last 6 months have been amazing. And I just want to go ahead and assess these things for you so you can understand what's going on. First, yes, we did work with Delano Steinacker and the We2 token. Of course, the market crashed on us. There's some other things going on, but very simplistic stuff, guys. In the cryptocurrency market, you have to expect highs and lows, ups and downs, things to happen. I put a lot of quotes in here, but one of the quotes I put in here is I always talk about pivoting and how you must pivot. Like, there is no such thing as having a smooth transition if you're a business person. You're gonna have to learn how to pivot. I wanted to say something today before I actually go on vacation in the next day or so, because I'm gonna be in a situation where you're probably not gonna be able to catch up with me very much where I'm gonna be. But that being said, guys, take care of your health. Take care of your families. Take care of yourself. Make yourself the number one priority. Let me get a little bit more light in here. Make yourself the number one priority. You are number one. Uno. You are the number one priority. I didn't choose New Me for any gimmick. I chose it because it worked. I chose it because it's worked for my family. I chose it because I know of people that have had diabetes and their numbers have regulated. I chose it for some very real reasons. So let's go ahead and make sure that we understand that, right? But on that, we have been able to make money with Numi. Very simple business, $35, and you're in for the whole year as a business person. If you want to do the VIP, it's $99 one time, $35 one time, and you're a member. Anything outside of that, you're just ordering. So you order per month up to $100 worth, and that qualifies you to get paid payouts, right? So that's not much money. That's not much investment, especially when you figure we're about to enter Christmas and a lot of people are going to buy tennis shoes that cost more money than that. But let's talk about that for just 1 second. What's more important? Your body, your health, your life, your family, you being able to do things with your kids and your children's children when you get up there in age. I'm 50, right? So the body doesn't move, doesn't want to do some of the things that it used to want to do. So when I make my testimonials, keep that in mind. When I say things like, hey, I've lost 25 pounds or anything like that, keep that in mind. That's not normal for a 50-year-old. Now I'm a get up and go type of 50-year-old. I'm not some typical guy that you're going to see. I keep it going all day, keep it moving. But at the end of the day, we've had some really miraculous things happen. And to give you a caveat on that, I know I've shared with you 5 years ago, I ruptured my Achilles tendon playing basketball, all those kinds of things. So my natural health matters to me a lot. I make sure that I take in a lot of, green vegetables, those kinds of things. And we do have Dr. Franco still waiting in the wings. And just so you know, if any one of you wants to do a meeting, some of you already have, you've taken advantage of that with Dr. Franco Taylor, he is available for you. Also on the health side, we have the B3 resistance bands. And I think I'd share with you, some of you, about Chef Coco and her accident and those kinds of things. She's doing well, but there is a physical therapy element attached to some of the stuff she's doing because she has some soreness and all those things. So you see how Numi comes in handy with its inflammation reduction and all those different things, and then the fact that she's working out with the resistance bands. Absolutely. So we got that going for us. In the world of Novatech, some of the best returns I have seen in all the things that I've done that had something to do with crypto. Yes, I've seen some good returns. We were getting 3 times the amount when we were doing auto BTC, but unfortunately that did not work out. And if it didn't work out, it just didn't work out, right? We got to pivot. So when we pivoted to Novatech. I had known about Novatech. Marsha Hadley, her group, had done some Novatech and we had talked about it. But man, to be honest with you guys, I was just playing with it. I put about $6,500 in. I haven't really focused as much on building a team, but I am going to gear that up for now until for the next 6 months. And it's for a very profound reason, because I've already doubled my money. That's why. Almost. I'm at 12.7, 12.8. And I put 6,500 in. And that's just since I know my date is March 18th that I began in Novatech. That's, guys, I don't know if you know much about investment, but to go ahead and duplicate by 100% is ridiculous in 6 months. I mean, in less than 6 months, really. So keep that in mind. My goal is to bring the right things to you. I don't want to be in everything. And yes, you may find something and think to yourself, oh my God, this is so much better. But you just have to be, you got to know what your focus is and what your vision is. Okay. So what is Diamond VIP really? Diamond VIP is a group. Okay. We're larger, bigger thinking than just another investment group. You see, I have invested in Chef Coco's business, her gym, because we're larger than an investment group. And I don't want the common mind to miss this thought. If you have not come into a group of this nature and impressed on that group what it is you're about, shame on you. Because if you've probably cried and said many times in your lifetime, hey man, I wish I could find a group of people that would come together with common knowledge and all this and share the knowledge. Guys, I have gone out of my way to find people of worth and value. Oh, Naya, congratulations. So now we have 2 people in BNI right now. Iris is over there getting ready to kill it. And Naya, we're getting ready to go ahead and finish up everything for you over in Colorado. So now we got Colorado, North Carolina, and we also have Las Vegas with my group. Guys, that's how you build. Anything shy of that, somebody's lying to you, Let's just be real, right? You build this like a real business. And if you want to learn business, you're in the right place. If you want to make a lot of money, yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Something to note, if you're in Novatech, guys, and you want to build to a 7-figure or 8-figure income, it is not only possible, it's already being done. But these people have brought in thousands and thousands of people. They brought in 15,000 people total. But know this, of the 15,000 that they brought in, this is worldwide, guys. There's 208 million people just in Nigeria alone. So if you start plugging in and getting plugged into the right circles, you can do some wonders that you're just missing out on right now. Sorry, right? And so that's what we're doing, right? So we got that going on. 2 can win. How can I forget 2 can win? 2 can win. All right, so in 2 can win, guys, we got an opportunity to do an auction. Now, if you want to find negatives, I promise you guys, you can find a negative in every single. It wears me out to talk to somebody who just comes up with question and negative and this and that, and I question this and I doubt that, and all of that is wonderful, but you know what? It means nothing to me. Why does it mean nothing to me? Because I know everything that I've gotten out of life is because I engaged. So I don't want to lie to you and tell you that you don't have to engage. You do. You have to engage if you really want to make it and you want to earn an income. And on that note, we do have Dr. Stan, right? And Dr. Stan is offering you opportunity after opportunity. I've never seen an opportunity where you can get that close to a motivational speaker, just to be real. Never seen an opportunity. He's such a willing heart. I mean, inspirational speaker, forgive me, a breakthrough marketer, forgive me. I don't mean to step on any toes there, but just a man of great knowledge and wisdom and experience, something that you can really learn from. We also have Kent Fowler. Kent Fowler is still in the room. He actually just moved here. So I've been talking to him personally and hooking him up with Jimmy Katuta to give you a little update on the Ghana office. Keep your fingers crossed, because Diamond VIP Ghana actually may end up being one of the distribution centers for Numi in Ghana with Bishop David and Bidit. So things are moving, but I never intended to do all of this by myself. I may make it look easy, guys, but you can do something too. In your very city where you live, get plugged in. I mean, I'm here to help you. I'm here to assist in any kind of way in any one of the endeavors that I just mentioned. If you said, hey, Brian, I got someone, Wendell Bowen does a great job of this. He calls me all the time. He'll have somebody on the phone. Brian, I mean, I'll order a case of 25 Numi. So, I mean, I'm probably going to have something in stock to maybe send off to someone for free, to give them a free trial, a free shot. I mean, I'll do it every now and then. It's not something we want to do all the time. But I do have samples too, something to look at. So, make sure you're holding people accountable. Make sure you're calling them back. If you give them something, then they owe you at least a response. That's all. Just things to think about. But On2 can win. Yes, it does. Their sign up is for free. I have had some questions about the bids. Some people ask questions about the bids and they thought, well, how do I don't understand, losing out on my bids or whatever. And I said, you're not really losing on your bids. You're losing what you had bid. I mean, that's kind of how it works. But I mean, you got a month-to-month situation. It's $50, very inexpensive to do. So if you look at this from a format of an actual business, it's very inexpensive to do. We are bidfluencers or social influencers. That's all it is. And so you'll pay your $50, and then of course you've got your $39 up front for that, and that $39 goes towards your training. So these are very inexpensive items. If you gave me $100 bill right now, I could actually show you 3 different things you can get involved in, right down to funding resources with the Allen Group, which we actually have that too. That's called a DAC. I put it in there. So we are branching off all of these elements. Naya has just come on as one of my assistants. So she's going to be working semi full time as an assistant to assist some of the things that we're doing. And in gratitude for that, obviously I paid for her Business Networking International membership. Guys, the thing that you should focus on, and I hear people say, oh, you don't need to bring 2 people or whatever. Let me explain something to you. You will not get out of this life without someone else. You just won't. That's not how it works, right? So challenge yourself to just relax, breathe in, breathe out. No, you don't have to bring anyone, because you can do just, put your money in Novatech and let it ride. But something that I want you to understand, I'm here for your growth point. I hear people sell that and it sounds awesome, right? And they may get to the bag and they get to a little money themselves. But as for you, if you're not putting anyone under your link in Novatech, I can promise you're going to make some money. As I have, I've doubled in 6 months. I've probably brought in, I don't know, I can't remember how many people, but I'd show you my back office, probably 8, 10, somewhere in there. But that's good money, right? But if I want to make phenomenal money in the same period of time, I probably could have made 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100,000 by now in the same length of time. So it's all a matter of what you're looking for, guys. You can have what you're looking for here. That's why I built this group. That's why I built it with such a foundational point. I'm talking to Deuce Coleman currently. We're thinking of combining arms with us and another group, not to indulge or anything like that, but because this group has similar mindsets, and that's really what it's about. I told him, he said, I have a guy I can pick up the phone and call right now, and anything that I say, we're going to do. And I don't care who you are, and I like to be realistic here. And I know a lot of times we rock with young people, but let's talk about where we are in the season of COVID-19 and all these different things. What would it look like if I sold you on the idea of not going and getting another person and then I pass away? What would it look like if one of those other people that's out there touting that, right, passes away? What guidance and direction do you have then? Exactly. And that's the reason why God sent me out here, to bring a little bit more clarity and focus to what we're doing. That's why I built the brand of Diamond VIP. If you don't embrace the brand, shame on you guys. It's my legacy piece. I'm leaving it for you guys to be blessed with, kind of like Dr. Breakthrough talks about with his breakthrough marketing systems. But truly, I'm leaving that for you, because I've enjoyed quite a bit in my life, and I want to see you enjoy something. If that doesn't speak to you, then I say rock on, go do something else. God bless. But that's where we are. I will do another follow-up to this. We'll get into some details and go over a few things as to who we are becoming, because we're definitely becoming something very defined and very, very profound. And I'm very, very, very proud of it. Deuces. God bless you all. We'll talk again.